Well, hello everyone, this is Run, and big surprise, I'm loading up No Man's Sky to explore this galaxy and hopefully the next, and so on for a very long time. However, the exploration will be halted a little bit because I am planning holiday, and after that it will be what on earth is it called now? I keep getting it right. Starfield. I kept calling it Starline yesterday. I don't know why. That I will play a little bit just to try it out and give my 2 pence on it, and we can see how it works as a new player when you jump on and start playing it. And it might give you an inspiration if you want to spend the money on it or not. That, and after that I have a pending challenge where start a save and not being allowed to buy and sell stuff. So no units, no nanites, no quicksilver, and that is going to be really a challenge, but I'm up for it. I accepted the challenge, so I'm going to do that after Starfield. And then, depending when and if I reach 50 followers, then I will start a Permadeath game on stream, and my thought is that that and no money challenge can alternate days I'm playing, so because I can't play 5 days of Permadeath because that takes a lot of concentration, I assume. Never tried it before, so that might be wrong, but apart from that, I will take down the line suggestions from the community, whether there are challenges you want me to try and run, or other suggestions in that direction. They are all welcome, and I'm up for many things, so I do not mind making a fool of myself, if that is the bottom line. I hope I'm not doing, but well, I have a feeling Permadeath will be me dying a lot, but we will have to wait and see how that goes. Okay, as usually, I will start with my frigates and see what the missions has brought back home. So there was the combat one. That is normally a lot of coins, but nothing is certain in this game, so a little bit of this and that and coins. So 2.8 million, that's okay. That is not going to help me much in a no money game, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get any frigates either, because they cost money. So a long balanced one that can be practically anything. The balanced one, you never know what comes out. So more indium, a little bit of a surprise, chromatic metal, and 3.4 million, so it's 6.2 so far. That seems to be quite a good day. So a trade one, again, that can be pretty much anything. I have had trade ones which was only coin units, and I have had trade ones which was hardly any coins. So 6.2, 7.7, and still have 2 left. So do we break the 10? I doubt that. Especially this gave no coins. So storage augmentation though. This is also exploration. Roughly 8 million, so not breaking the 10 million barrier today. That's okay. I take whatever I get and I am happy about that. No bad words coming from me on that behalf. I would say with the things coming in, I probably have crossed, but that's not how I see it. So came a lot of these, so that would be something to sell of them. Let's just put it up for sale. That is absolutely fine. Everything is as it should be. And I did not check properly here. This is my damaged one, so down and send some more frigate missions out. So again, 2 voyages of discovery, 1 combat, 1 industrial, and 1 balanced. Okay. So this one is the longest. See, that was wrong what I just did. Oh dear. Oh dear. So this is going to be a little bit tricky, but should be fine. It is fine. I am making a meal out of this, aren't I? For some reason I thought that was a trade. It was... Nah, well... We managed to send everything out, and that is kind of good. So no complaints about that. So back where we ended. That is of course where we start today. So what I need to check is what missions I have sitting there looking funny. I don't have any, so that's... Oh yeah, I did one just before I ended yesterday, so that's probably what I was thinking of. So, anything I can sell? Yeah. That's a little bit. So, I like to actually get things off my chest, so to speak, because it's a risk that you suddenly end up with a full ship. I have done that a couple of times, and it is slightly annoying. So we are 217 thousand light years from the center. That's quite a long distance. So in order to get there, I use black holes. It's the second fastest way of doing it. But the thing is, I do not want to use portals because that can bring me to within the core, and yeah. it's not like I want to do it as fast as possible, because I do actually want to do missions. I do want to do a little bit of exploration while we go on. I want to do some trade, if there is any. So I always give them their relic that they ask for. And sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. So 200,000, yeah. It's not like I have lost anything, because I get those relics for free pretty much, so it is kind of a win-win situation. And I just managed to fly into the space station and damage myself. Maybe I should play Peggle, or what is it people always... Tetris. That I find absolutely stupid, that you use that and call people stupid in the game and say, oh, you should go and play Tetris. Tetris is actually not the easiest game there is, and if you don't have the sense of space and math, you will never do well in that. But if you have, you can rock that game. Just saying. And sorry, I used Peggle as a option. That's not easy either. So yeah, go play something difficult. You're too stupid to play this game. What? That's not really where you wanna go. No. The whole thing is, I would never actually tell people to go and play something else. And I will say that this hostility which has started coming online in online games, it's absolutely horrible, and I don't understand people can get themselves to actually do that. Then you could say, well, you are playing No Man's Sky. It's the most easy game there is. Yeah, you say that to people just started playing. It is very hard when you just start, so don't give me that. The survival part is actually quite tricky. Most new players die several times within the first half hour. When you get experienced and know exactly what to do, then it's not hard, no. But you don't see me running around on a planet dying from the environment because I do not have upgraded gear, I do not have protection against everything if I can. Because I know that's what you need to do. But you don't have that in the beginning of the game. And then, yeah. Then call the game easy again. And if you think the game is easy, you can always up the level and play harder levels. So it suits your superior intellect. I would do that if I found it too easy. And I will say I have through time played the game which probably was on a too easy level, but when it started boring me that I very easily won the game again and again, then I upped the level. But the thing is, this is my game. I play as hard or as easy as I want. It's my game. I would say I'm not playing on the easiest setting, but I'm not playing on hardest either. Not yet. Takes a couple more followers. Minimum 3, preferably 4, because it seems 1 follower is not counting. Don't ask me why. What's the last one? Oh, it was a shuttle. A shuttle. Oh! What? Why is it getting so warm in this room? Rainy planet. Acidic. So if you're sitting wondering if there is a difference on moons and planets, say the only main difference is the size and the graphical. When you get down on them, you don't have a feeling that you are on a moon or a planet. It's just why is my keys not working? Yeah, I don't want to land there. What the hell? Did I have too much speed on? Doesn't it like me? Now I don't have any green. Oh, there. Oh, now it works. Thank you. Very nice of you. I just pressed the E 5 times and nothing happened. Oh, it's not really useful, was it?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, well. I don't believe in moaning, so... So I changed my... multi-tool because this one is optimized for scanning. Does it matter anything? Well, it gives me a little bit more coins. Which is always nice, I would say. There's a lot of boards here. I found 4 out of 5 animals just by scanning here. So I'm tempted to go and try to find the last one. Thing is, if you get all animals on the planet, there is bonus nanites. Yeah, I don't need them, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't. Oh, didn't see there was some down there as well. So just checking if there was a red dot somewhere. It might not be straight around where we are, so sometimes there is animals living in either north or south or in caves or north or whatever it could be. Well, I mean, that is a challenge in itself, so that could be something. Oh, there is an exotic. Do I want to camp out for it? Nah. Doesn't really. How long does it take until it comes back? That is a very good question, and I can't answer that question because it depends on the algorithm for it, and that can be anything from 5 minutes to 2 hours. So, apart from being warm, so please let me know in chat if my fan is making noise on the mic. It's actually nice to have some airflow here. So if we look at the animals, uncommon underground, so it's one where you have to go into caves to find. Do I want to do that? No, don't think so. Some buildings this way, can I see them? Curious what it was. Nothing really I can see that looks like buildings, so there's a cave. I think. This planet take quite a lot on the filter, so it is extreme. And hydrogen I need for my frigate fuel, and if nothing else. Doesn't look like there is a cave here. So that was kind of just silliness. Oh well. That's okay. This planet is not really what I want to run around on for too long time. So hard to see. I'm listed as a senior gamer. You shouldn't know that people like me have bad eyesight, so putting something at the size of a needle on the screen, that is going to be very hard to see. So 210. I will say the indication of hundreds of thousands of light years is, it looks very good, but it's not reality. Well, it is kind of reality, but problem is to travel across the different rings. If you imagine the center and then the rings in the wall are coming out, and those rings is what you kind of jump between. And that's pretty much how it works, but it looks a little bit better on the display than just saying, you almost moved. That is harsh. You get a lazy worker. So need to sit properly. Suddenly a little bit more word than it was in the other one. So good, I saved it. It did came up at balance, which is the face value, but I didn't actually want to sell it for that, so kind of kept it in there. I could farm carbon, but I don't want to do that. That is not necessary on normal level. There's a shuttle. B shuttle. I'm not going to practice because I take a little bit more than I normally would, but I am certain I'm getting very close to have the full language of the gig. So, and that's the only one of the 3 languages I am still missing. So. Can't be bothered doing that right now. It's a lot of relics I get. Oh, sorry. When it gets warm, it's like the oxygen is sucked out of the room. But having the fan on, it's not very nice either because it blows direct into my face. So, what do we have here? Is that where the trading post is? A Paradise Moon. And there is the trading post. I predicted correctly. Wow. Trying to get something in No Man's Sky is normally set to fail from the beginning, but so it should have a pleasant temperature. 9.9 degrees is not pleasant, is it? Thing I can see and scan. Oh well, let's take one thing at a time. Not many boxes on this trading post, but would be very boring if everything was the same, so...
Product received. Product received.
Oh. Not really useful.
Units received. Units received.
That is nanite, so... That I will go and get. Always look for those symbols, because that is something which is interesting. Looks like a predator of some kind.
Units received.
Peaceful, then I will have to release it.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
It's actually not so many different animals that I thought there would be, but
Units received. Units received. Units received.
So what do they eat? Small trees. So at least they do not eat me, I hope. So again, I'm curious, what is the last one? Uncommon, common flying by, okay.
Technology recharge.
Oh yeah. I just need to make sure that I keep refining, because otherwise I would have someone. I need to start that as well. That was. So find them all and get 1500 nanites in bonus. That's actually quite nice. So what now? I think I'm too lazy to go and pick up the ship. So I will just call it. That's at least one thing you can do. And off you go. Kind of done everything we wanted to do here, so we just move on. That might work. I say that a lot about systems, but it's not always straightforward, so trip around the space station. It's not like I need to do it, but again, it's kind of the routines I have. And no matter whether it's a new or an old save, whether it's normal, survival, I tend to do it in all my games because the more you can get out of the space station, the better I feel it is. It gave me a B scanner module. I haven't been using B ones for a very long time. This is exactly the same that was in the last system, so that's not useful. No, I don't want to sit. And of course, this is the usual. There's boxes. I pick up the boxes. Identical fighters, one C, one B. And a hauler. Yeah, I don't take missions without the rewards I can use, or it's only if I want to break up the gameplay sometimes that can be nice, but otherwise, no. So, a dash of money, yeah. Guess that's not bad. Going a little bit slow at the moment. probably not the greatest idea, but because this system was exactly like the last one, so whatever they have, it would be things I already have, which makes it a little bit more difficult to actually trade because I have more and more of the same kind. Which means I have to actually hit planets, systems that are different. Oh, I forgot something. Need to fill this up. Go to the edge and take a quick peek. Mostly if there's anything interesting.
Units received. Units received.
And of course a little bit of scanning, yeah, that gives coins. That's not a bad thing either. So I buy exactly the same as I did on the last planet. And it's sad to say, but it's business as usual. It's a lack of interesting ships, but yeah, I saw an exotic, but I can't be bothered sitting camping out for it. And I was not going to buy it anyway, so if I had seen something which was high on my wish list, yeah, maybe, but oh yeah. Oh well. That is all well and fine. Oh, there's some shelters down there. Is there anything that is worth looking at? Well, There's always something. Take these for a little bit extra nanites. So, it all gives a little bit. Is it something I need? No, not really, but... On the other hand, it would be stupid to say no to things.
Technology recharge.
Oh. Bosh. There's a black hole there somewhere. As I say, it can be a little bit hard to actually see, so... Even using the radar scanner, whatever you want to call it, it's not always very accurate either. Oh. So I'm getting close to getting under 200,000. So that's not bad. I would say bear with me a second. I need to open the window. Well, I kind of should say a second window because I already have one open. So, this is going to be a lovely room on a cold winter's day, but it's not a cold winter's day right now, so I just have to stick it out, put the fan on sometimes, or open windows. Problem with open windows is you might hear the road, but it will only be cars, well, motor vehicles passing, because I say cars, but it could be different ones typed. There is the occasional lorry and there is the occasional tractor, so yeah. Damn, it's exactly the same. Oh dear. I am really not on a lucky streak right now. But at least I can sell them. That is not a bad thing. Rather have sold the other ones I have, but so for a warrior race, they are not always the most warrior-like. A warrior should never be run out of ammo to his weapon. So, picking up a lot of non-essential stuff, but
Technology recharge.
mind the gap. Let's deliver an item. So 500,000 in gift. That's not bad. So BB King. Galaxy map wants me to go there. And I do these coins just to kind of get out of the pattern I seem to have come into.
Hostile scan detected.
Yeah, I don't mind fighting, but that's the time and the place. How is the... It is all done. Good. They are kind of the tricky ones because they suddenly just sit there accumulated, and you don't always see them until in the end of today, and yeah, then that's what I need for the... Notice I go to the same place on each system, and very often there is something there. It might be the iPad looking thing, which doesn't give anything, but that is different. Actually it is, so that's good news. Do they want to buy anything? That's another question. That's at least something. It's kind of funny because we did actually at some point complain a little bit about every time they hand over the multi-tool, it was always a C-class, and most of it was broken. At least it has changed, so that is positive. So let me kind of draw up the rules for this stream. If you are a new player, then feel free to ask for clarification, hints, tips. Oh dear. Hints, tips and tricks. We might be able to give you some indicators to actually help you a little bit. The reason I am a little bit vague is we have no clue what questions actually might come up, so just in case, then I will actually have to I will have to take that disclaimer on it, because some questions might be, I almost said, out of my league. That's not probably true, but more if we are in something completely different. It's funny, people keep creating bots and put them on. I don't want bots on my stream, because I don't want things which actually gather information from, among other things, who's watching, what is going on in the chat. That is between me and my viewers, not anyone else sitting gathering information. And that's the reason I actually ban bots. Oh, it's just sending me to another system to do the scanning. Okay, that's fine. I hoped it would be in the same system I was in, but that's not the worst thing that can happen. So I have the liver, and that's actually the one I will mark, because that's the important one, to get that delivered. Grown flat. Okay. That's kind of okay. High sentinel activity. That might not be okay, but we'll find out. is very warm today. I'm struggling a little bit with the temperature, but okay, there's some very warm weather here.
Technology recharge.
It doesn't really help, does it? Yeah, it's very murky here. I would say it's I could suspect it would end with a big bang. But hello and welcome too. How are you today? Okay, that's positive, I would say. It's always nice to see things start working out. Yeah. Oh, That's one of the worst things I know, is sitting waiting for someone to come and do something.
Product received. Weather update. Storm clearing.
And I don't know if it was only in Reading, but it was very often. Yeah, we would come afternoon or morning. That was all. It was not 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock. No. And it's annoying me because I know it's because I'm a Dane and we are used to, people say they come at 10 o'clock and they will be there at 10 o'clock. I know in Britain people don't like that. Yeah, it very often is. One of the guys we were waiting a whole day for in Reading, we had gotten him to order some new outdoor lights, and because of the way it was done, we didn't really want to do it ourselves, even though we probably could have done, but so this electrician was coming and it was, yeah, I'll be there in the afternoon. He came 4:45, alright, and I'm sitting waiting a whole day. That is so brilliant. I love sitting a whole day waiting for people. And that was also prepaid because he had to order some special lights and stuff like that. And to be honest, that was why we didn't want to do it ourselves. But I think we've learned from that experience, among others, so if we can make things ourselves, we do. Yeah, I know. And bear in mind, in Reading, we very often walk the dog between 4 and 5 because we didn't want too many pop interferences when we were out walking with her. She didn't really understand drunk people.
Units received.
Oh, those 2 quests done
Navigational data received.
very easily. That is not 2 quests. What am I playing today? 2 missions. I've been very good at saying the wrong things today, so
Units received.
you're in for a treat. There might be many misunderstandings.
Units received.
What are you getting done on your house? If I may ask. You can say it's none of my damn business, but
Weather warning.
and I wouldn't be offended.
Incoming storm.
But you know, I'm curious. I'm always curious. Ah. Yeah, that has to be done sometimes. Oh man.
Hostile ships approaching.
I will land on the freighter. I would say that's the only thing I'm a little bit sad we don't have in our garden. I love a wooden deck you can sit on, and but maybe down the line, who knows. At least now we have a garden we can sit in without 20 neighbors can stand and glare down and see what we're doing. That was one thing which really could annoy me. If we were sitting having some barbecue or something in the garden, and people were fucking standing looking, oh, what are you eating? Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds really nice. Yeah? I would say we are not missing. Yeah, of course. When it's raised up, then yeah, that is. Oh, that sounds really good. That sounds amazing, actually. That's it's something you always need, something to store your garden things and what am I doing? What am I actually doing? Oh. Oh, we have a pretty big garden shed here, so that's actually nice, and it's placed between the trees in the back of the garden, so it's not in the way for anything, and that's really lovely. It's not taking up space from the garden or anything. And as it's under the trees, it's actually pretty much in shade all day, so could have certain things in that shouldn't be too warm. So, all that I got too much of, now I can sell. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, I fully agree. You want to pack it away for autumn, winter, and so it doesn't get ruined. We have an S-fighter. That's actually... I haven't seen an S one for quite a while. Quite interesting, supercharged. They could go well together, 2 and 2, so 27.65 million. That's in the pricey end, but yeah. It's a nice little gray-red fighter. Let's get the glyph for this system and a picture as well. So the glyphs are down now. They can be read. It's down. Stop doing that. The glyphs is down left hand corner. And these fighters used to be quite good close to planetary bodies, but I don't know if they still are. They normally have a good maneuverability. So I'm in the Yanbar Ihi system on the space station on Elkupalos galaxy. So you need to be there to use the glyphs. But if you is, feel free to come and camp out for this if this fighter tickles your fancy. But I will say that that's one of the reasons that in Reading we only had plastic garden furniture, because we had a shed there, but it was so small, so the umbrella could be in there, and that was pretty much it. And the barbecue. Then it was full, pretty much. The one we have here, we can fit the kids' bikes in, bicycles in. We put up some bookcases to store things on, and all the garden stuff, and there's still space for barbecue, garden furniture, everything, and it's not even close to be full, so other things could go in. It might be, I don't know if it gets frost, but could be a place to have things like potatoes and onions in the winter, but I don't know if that would be feasible. Shouldn't be too cold for that. There. I keep I must be close. I must be close. Do you speak Gek? Almost. let's get them away and see what's here. It's nothing I really wanna stay around with. But I already have one mission in this system, so that what on earth is ringing? I'm hearing noises. But I'm quite calm about it because the dog has not started barking yet, so it's that's the good thing with having a guardian dog, that as soon as something gets too close, she will tell us. Unfortunately, she also tells us if there is hedgehogs and other things in the garden. Yeah, luckily she does not try to bite them or anything. She's just barking at them, but she is very curious, and that's sometimes things which can create a little bit of issues. She was out this afternoon running on the fields. They harvested some fields where they were growing hay, pretty much, a couple of weeks ago, and now it's actually started growing up again. So it started coming up. It's, well, maybe a foot or something like that, and we normally walk around that field because it's a good distance to walk with her after, well, before dinner, really. So and she was just running around in this grass and having a great time. What is it? I need to scan minerals. Okay. That was not what I was doing. Well, there's a lot of hares or rabbits, whatever they are, in the fields. And she tried to race them. She's not trying to catch them, but she runs next to them. And it's so... And those poor animals get scared, but she just speed up and run next to them. It's so... It looks so funny.
Units received.
Maybe I shouldn't scan my ship.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Yeah, where we lived in Denmark, we used to put milk out for the hedgehogs. Unfortunately, our cats drank it. Sometimes.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
That was number 5.
Units received. Units received.
Okay. Another one done. That is not a bad thing, at least. So, I would say I have put my holiday into my schedule, so you'll see that some of the days on my schedule is marked as holiday. Next Sunday is the first one showing, so and as said, after that I will play some Starfield. That should be released as I'm back from holiday. And then after that, there's my challenge. One of my viewers has given me a challenge to start a save and play with no usage of money, nanites or quicksilver, and I have taken the challenge. That's I like challenges, so that I will do. And if we reach 50 followers, then I will on the side of that start up a Permadeath save, and at least then someone can get a good laugh of me dying and starting all over. Because that's what happens when you die, your save game is lost as well. So, literally no dying. So, that's the plans for... Well, that will take us a good bit into September at least, and the no money challenge I will play as long as I find it interesting. I have a feeling at some point it would start becoming a little bit dull, but we don't have a goal on how far we will go with it. I need to talk to that viewer again what his ideas is. If there is any suggestions. Otherwise, I would suggest some specific galaxies, and we have to reach that. Or, well, yeah, something like that. I'm not quite sure, but the rules will be listed up before we start anyway. And I will say I cannot cheat because everything I do is captured on video, and it will be sitting on YouTube as well as Twitch, so everyone can actually check out that I follow the rules as they're set up. Not that I feel the need for cheating, but sometimes you do things which is breaking rules without actually wanting to do that. But then I hope my viewers will start shouting at me as well. Bam, are you playing No Man's Sky today? You on the Xboxes, aren't you? Yeah. Has there been any updates on that lately? I think you were the one talking about there was some issues where the game froze up. Have they fixed that? Okay. Oh, I read that someone was complaining about on PlayStation there was some issues in certain situations, and that is of course very annoying when you're sitting playing and then suddenly it freezes off. I actually personally rather want something to then crash out, because then you know that something was wrong. But if it freezes up, you're always sitting there. Does it come back? What is actually happening?
Product received. Product received. Product received. received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Well, that's, let's hope that. Well, as usual, these missions are not really for me. Do I need anything there? No. Can't say I do. Oh, you know, I sit and read through Reddit sometimes and see what people are actually talking about, and when I read it, I actually thought about what you talked about, that you had some issues, so yeah. But I have not been hit by anything since the last update, so I'm quite happy. I will say there's nothing worse sitting on stream and then suddenly crash out. That is very annoying. Yeah. That's not good. Things like that happen, so. I had a bottle in the way, so I couldn't read the chat, so that's the problem when I feel warm. I drink a lot, and it probably has to come out at some point. That also happens. So I should be under 200,000, yeah. Oh, I'm getting close now. Oh. I would lie if I said I had not been tempted to use portals, but I'm sticking with using the slower way to get through the galaxy. And actually you get around seeing a little bit more things, so yeah. And I will say anyone can feel free to use the chat as well, if you have comments, questions. or just want to say hello, that's absolutely fine. And of course, if you don't want to talk to us, then you don't have to. You can just sit and enjoy my shenanigans in No Man's Sky.
Product received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
I'm running out of trade goods. That's not good. Oh. I have to make money while I can. Because when I start that challenge, then that's a no-go. I would probably be crying a lot. I do like interesting challenges, and things don't always have to be so serious. By the way, that's my cat. His name is Sirius. Sirius Black. So you can guess what color my cat is. Oh. Now he is pure black. Not a single white hair. Even though we are making a little bit fun, because we're talking about what happens when he turned gray. But cats doesn't seem to do that. And it is actually funny, because dogs do. Ah, oh well. Yeah, I have seen that. That is true. That looks so cute. But I can tell you, when it's dark outside as it is now, you wouldn't see him even if he was standing next to you. But what I am actually amazed over is that our dog seems to be seeing very good in darkness. I did not think dogs had that ability. So let's go and get some trade goods. Take another acidic planet. That's actually weird that it tempts to fall that you kind of the first planet you land on when you're playing, then that actually followed through. You get a lot of the same type of planets. I don't know if it's just me. It's actually quite funny. It falls like that. And most of them is quite extreme as well. So yeah.
Technology recharge.
Well. Toxic planets. Yeah, no, that's true.
Units received. Units received.
What kind of annoys me is it's so contaminated with player bases when you get too close.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
B and a B and a C.
Units received.
Oh, nothing here. Okay. Yeah, I take the words so I can kind of... No, I don't have work for you. Oh, dear. There. Must be close. So, did a little bit of shopping. At least I can eventually convert that trade goods into some profit. That's always a good thing. Anything else inside? Doesn't look like it. Let's find another black hole. I'm not going backwards to get them. Go to this 3-star system and see if there's any good ships. Boggy planet with high amount of sentinels, okay. That's not on its own a problem, but it's funny because after playing survival game I have gotten a whole other view on sentinels. It's actually a little bit weird. But it's like we fear them sometimes just because what they are and what they do, but they are actually not worse than anything else that the game throws at us. So normal, I'm starting going, stop that.
Technology recharge.
They don't scare me much. But I think the thing is to actually know when to fight and when to run. Because there is sometimes a time for both. I was almost saying learn to know your own strengths and weaknesses. And that is actually what will bring you success or failure in the game. Believe me, I know exactly when I have done something wrong, and it very often ends out that I either die or is very close to dying.
Product received.
It's actually weird. One thing I have learned, don't be cocky.
Units received.
No. I know, been there, done that. Oh yeah, I think you're right. That is absolutely, and I am very aware I have to play a very slow game, so to speak. A very mindful one. But the worst part is I kind of know I can do it, but I also know how fragile I can be. So that's the part where I have to avoid being cocky, among other things.